Hello, and welcome back to Dragon Quest II. I am your host, Silver Demas, and we are going to be grinding in Dragon Quest II once again on the quest to obtain all of the retro achievements for Dragon Quest II. We are 10 away. Very exciting. How's it going, everybody? I hope y'all are doing pretty swell. I'm doing pretty decent myself. I need to turn on the fan though. Apologize if you hear the fan, but it's a little warm in the house. The cockroaches are dead. I'm very happy about this. Hold on. Okay, there you go. I peaked the mic. I did not mean to. As always, please let me know if there are any problems with the audio. I'm very happy to be playing some Dragon Quest II. I do think it's a little loud coming from the TV. Where are my AirPods of it? Mute the mic for just a split second. Okay, I sound good. In the 3 seconds, I sounded fine. Let me get all of my chats up. I don't have them all up. I'm sorry. There's a reason. I forgot. That's the reason. But I'll have them up in a moment. Alright, let's get the YouTube chat up that no one ever has ever used. That's not true. There was one person who used it. I don't remember who. Let me make sure that is accurate, that it is the right date. Yep, okay. Alright. Okay, let me get my password. Let's get the password in. It's gonna take forever. So might as well get started on that. Will today be the day I do it first try without having to go backwards at all? Probably not, but we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. I love this song. It's a shame we don't hear it that often. I say this every time. What a banger of a song. I hope everyone's having a good one though. I'm having a good one. Went to the gym, looked at some retro games and went, wow, I can buy so many more of these if I just bought the Japanese versions of them. And then proceeded to buy 4 Pokemon games in Japanese and went, I'll learn it. And I'm like, either I'll learn it or I just play it in Japanese. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm gonna play it. You know what I mean? It's all good. I'm very happy about that purchase. Hold on. Nada! Did you send me the money? Okay. Thank you. Part of it was a gift from Nada. That's why I bought all 4 of them. I got Sapphire, Emerald, Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire, and Leaf Green. And I'm like, just need one more, which is Fire Red. It's very exciting. Alright, I think we got the first round in. Do the second. Okay. Don't mess this up, Silver. Don't you dare. You've come so far. Ooh, I almost messed up there. The next line has 2 Zs. I almost skipped to it. Pressure is on. I don't think I've messed up. I have no evidence for the for that statement, but I don't think I have. I think I'm doing a great job right now. I think I'm doing it perfectly. I'm really locked in, y'all. I'm really, really locked in today. It's just the vibe. Boom! First try! Let's go! Sorry if I peaked the mic. I was just too excited. I drink way too much. I'm one to drink a little bit. I drink too much. Oh, seruba washiruba. Yokuzo Modotek Kita. Welcome back to Dragon Quest II. God, I love this game. Oh, alright, so last time we are grinding for an item and levels, and we got everyone above level 20 now. Everyone got a single level up. We learned the revive spell. I think Asa learned the revive spell. And what else? That's it. We're trying to get the magic ring. Hold on. Did they respond? Okay, there we go. Wanted the world. I just wanted the world map just to force myself to go the correct way. Even though I already messed up. Just completely went the wrong direction. There is no need at either castle to go right there. There's just no need. Nigadashta. Nigadashta? Nigatashta, because it's Nigadu. Yeah, it would have to be Ta. The Ta would have to be after. Also, the store I went to I think they got rid of all their Japanese imports. Probably because no one's buying them. Oh no, it's Nigadashta. It was Da, huh? Why is it Da? Interesting. Why is it Da, not Ta? Because it's Nigeru. It's a Ru verb. Interesting. I'm gonna look that up. Give me a moment. Oh, hold on. I need to do this with two heads. It's like, it is a conjugation. None of them, that's not its past tense, or, I don't know, okay. Nigadashta. Maybe that's running away. Like, you put Da, you replace the Ru with Da. It's the only thing I can think of. This might just be very basic Japanese. And I feel like I should know this, but it's just like, huh. Let me Google Translate it, I guess. Or not Google, Apple. Ran away? Yeah, I would expect Ta, not Da. Interesting. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. It's a different language. It has its own rules. Nigadashta. I've been doing pretty swell, y'all. We had to move. It's been Wednesday was the last time I streamed, so not too much time has passed. No new games beaten, no new games played. Still with the rotation of Pragmata and Splatoon Raiders. being the, oh my god, we're poisoned. It's poisoned. No, Ass is poisoned. Still going that rotation of Pragmata once a day, knocking out a stage in Splatoon, Raiders knocking out some form of 2 to 3 stages, depending on how much time I got. It's been fun. I did, like I said, I did just purchased Dragon Quest, no, not Dragon Quest, Pokemon Fire Red, Pokemon, no, not Fire Red, Pokemon Leaf Green, Ruby Sapphire, and Emerald, all in Japanese. I don't know if those versions have the retro achievements, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I have this idea of like eventually like playing through Dragon Quest, getting to Dragon Quest 5, or getting through Dragon Quest 4, then getting to maybe through 5, and then splitting off into 2 halves effectively with Mystery Dungeon and Pokemon, which are like the 2 series that come from Dragon Quest almost directly. Like Mystery Dungeon absolutely directly, but Pokemon almost directly. But yeah, no, life's pretty good. Thursday though, we had to move a bunch of stuff out of the cabinets. We had a small roach problem. Not like it's clearly not our apartment. That's the like having the infestation, but our apartment was getting affected. And we're just like, I was just like, this is a me thing. This is not Nata. I was just like, it's happening for like, we were, away throughout the summer a lot. But the roaches were appearing just a little too frequently. Like 2 or 3 times a day is too much. Like once or twice a week, that's fine for me. I'm like, okay, what can you do about that? But 2 or 3 times a day, just like, we should probably get the apartment sprayed, just to have a little bit more peace of mind. Hopefully we don't see any more. Obviously we won't know until 2 weeks from now how effective it's been, but at the very least we're doing our due diligence. But the problem is we had to move everything out of the cabinets, and upon doing so we have to move everything back, and maybe move everything out again. But we got rid of a lot of shit in the process. We got rid of 13 bags of trash, of just old things that we didn't need. Just a ton of things that are just are in the dumpster or in recycling, all that. Some clothes, I'm giving away some clothes too, to like a Goodwill or whatever the local, I think a Goodwill. I think that's the closest thing to us. But yeah, it was just like, it was so cathartic getting rid of all that stuff. And then like putting things back was so much easier as a result because there was so much less to put back. I did a good chunk of it today. I put back 3 of the like 7 totes. Maybe 4. No, I put back 4 because I put 1 in my room. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 are right there, so I think I did 3 of them, and then I put 1 that was in my room, so I did 4 totes today. I'm not doing any more totes today. I'll do some more tomorrow. Hopefully we can get through. There's only 2 or 3 totes. Maybe Nata did a tote when I wasn't paying attention. But at least of the stuff that's in the living room, or that's supposed to go in the kitchen, there's only like 2 or 3 totes left, and none of it's like the glass anymore for the most. I can't tell. Maybe there's like a couple glass things. That's the thing we were like most worried about, right? You don't want to lose glass. Yesterday was the start of. Yes, college sports started last week with men and women's soccer, and I did watch Louisville's soccer team play. They beat the living heck out of IUPUI. I think that's what they're called. One of the Indiana schools. Indiana University of Purdue, University of Indiana. Or at least, no, it's IU Indy. That's what it's called now. That's what it used to be called was IUPUI, University, Indiana University of Purdue, University of Indiana. Which is such a stupid name. So dumb. But yeah. I got to watch last night a really great revenge match. Louisville played Texas A&M again. That was the last opponent they played. Texas A&M knocked Louisville, reverse swept Louisville, and knocked them out of the NCAA tournament Sweet 16 last year in a pretty decent upset. I think Louisville was I don't know if it was a decent upset, but it was an upset, I think. Either way, Louisville was winning and they got reverse 3-0'd, and that sucks. But they won 3-1. They prevented the reverse 3 or the reverse 3-0, which is very nice. And they played pretty damn well. There were some issues, first game issues, some service errors that just were very clearly like, oh, this is the first time we're all playing together. This is my first game of the season kind of service errors. That makes sense? Like just mistakes that are only gonna go away. I don't know if we won because one of their Texas A&M starters were out. They were playing pretty damn good regardless. This girl hurt herself before the game started during warm-ups. Like she tweaked something and then she was like, I'm not playing. Like we have a whole season. There's no need for me to play this game, I guess was the logic. But we played so well, pretty much. I was like, win or lose, we're playing pretty damn well. We're matching Texas A&M, and I think we can beat them, and we did. Texas A&M's a really good squad. They won the national championship last year for a pretty damn good reason. But I think our coach under his second year is going to do a much better job. He was the assistant, I believe, to our previous coach, who was phenomenal. She's the Nebraska coach now. She was really great. Couldn't win a national championship under her belt, which was such a shame because she was so incredible. But I guess that just kind of happens. But yeah, I'm excited for today. 4 o'clock. So this stream is going to end probably at 4 o'clock so I can watch Louisville volleyball again. I'm going to record some more Dragon Quest during that, most likely. So I can, Dragon Quest 1, so I can work on that video. And practice Japanese, because I'm starting to do that. I'm starting to speak whatever's on the screen. If you ever watch the video and you're going like, wow, this stuff is just moving so slow, it's because I'm speaking whenever I make this video, if I ever do. I also decided last night I'm going to get a Linux laptop from Framework. I didn't get the desktop from Framework because Steam announced the Steam machine. I'm like, I'd rather have that be a dedicated gaming thing. And I will get a dedicated normal laptop. And also I kind of want a laptop. There are some advantages to the laptop. So if I wanted to play my Steam Deck and watch a video at the same time, I can do that. I do have my Windows laptop still, but that's primarily going to be my Final Fantasy XI machine once Final Fantasy XI's free trial comes out. Because I'm not playing it I'm not doing anything else on that machine. It is purely going to be for 11. I'm going to delete so much junk off of there. I might just factory reset the sucker. It's just gonna be an 11 machine. It's gonna be so great when that happens. Next month. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna start playing 11 next month. I will play 11. It's going to happen. It's absolutely going to happen. But I will probably play 11 next year. It will probably be next year. I shouldn't say it's going to become my Final Fantasy XI machine. No, I'm playing 11 next year. Once I finish Evercold. However I play Evercold. Once I finish Evercold, that is when I will play Final Fantasy XI. It's okay, now we can... no, just have everyone tag them. now we can like focus on the other MMO, and then I can switch back to 14 when the story comes out. I'll probably play more 14 eventually after that, but I really want to catch up, take a break, and then really like go into 14's main like side content after I finish 11. Or maybe 11 becomes the main one and 14 is just I play it for the story. Who knows? They're both great. But like I don't have time for two MMOs. I shouldn't play two MMOs at the same time is more what I'm saying. At some point. I've been reading comic book wise. I've been reading the first volume of the recent run of Zatanna. It's been swell so far. I think I'm two issues in. Yeah, 2 issues out of 6. So I'm about a third of the way done. It's been fun. Zatanna's it's quirky. I've never read a Zatanna thing other than like. No, I don't think I ever have. Yeah, it's been nice. Oh, excuse me. I need to yawn. Oof. But yeah, for those who, if this is your first time ever watching, we are currently doing a retro achievement challenge. I really should have a timer. I need to add a timer. I need to look into that at some point. But we are playing through all of the Dragon Quest games, those that are both on retro achievements and not. We're going to, for the games that are not on retro achievements, it's getting all the PlayStation achievements, I guess, or Steam achievements, whatever qualifier you want to use. I probably should walk back. I should start walking back after this fight. Gosh darn it. Oh, so why you gotta get poisoned, man? But I don't know if we're getting every single playing through every single Dragon Quest game. Okay, excuse me. I should say we are playing through every single Dragon Quest game. That is my goal in this stream, to eventually do that. Primarily focusing on the retro achievements at the moment. And then at some point we'll play. Oh my god, Metal Slime. Damn, ran away. At some point. I think. There you go. At some point, we will, when we get to the, I guess the PlayStation 3. I don't know if there's a single PlayStation 3 exclusive Dragon Quest game. Hold on. Well, I can, let me input my tags. Dragon Quest series. Oh, Rita got an item. But it is not, I don't think that's, hold on, let me, translate. Is it control space? Yeah. Haga. Nanotsuru. Steel crane. We don't want that. Oh yeah, get rid of that. We want an item, but that's not the one we want. Okay. Let's go back to the Dragon Quest. Let me just look. I know there are PlayStation 3 games. PlayStation 3. Oh, yeah. The only Dragon Quest 3 game, at least according to Wikipedia, the only Dragon Quest 3 game that has ever released on PlayStation 3 is Dragon Quest Heroes, which I have on PS4. I mean, I could buy the free version and get the Japanese exclusive achievements, and we could do that, and that would be weird and fun. Maybe we'll do that. I don't think I will, but I could do it. Fun fact, Dragon Quest Heroes is the only game in the Dragon Quest series that I think it's the only Square Enix game, but it's absolutely the only Dragon Quest game on Steam to never get a sale ever at any point. It has always been $60, which is fucking stupid. I think the craziest part is Dynasty Warriors games have gone on sale, so it's not Koei Tecmo, and I think Dragon Quest Heroes 2 has gone on sale. Certainly Dragon Quest Builders 1 and 2 both have gone on sale. And that's Koei Tecmo. So it's not Square Enix either. They just have... maybe it's Omega Force specifically? I don't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah, it's the reason I don't own it on Steam is because it's always been $60. And I'm like, I ain't spending $60 on Dragon Quest Heroes. It's a good game, but I own it on PS4, which means I can play it. You know? I would buy like $20 for the PS3 version. Wait, why am I fighting these guys? I don't know. Let's not waste our time with these meager foes. We are fighting zombies. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could do Dragon Quest Heroes, the Japanese version. That might be fun. And then play the English version. Well, we'd effectively 100% the game back to back because they came out the same day. That might be one I don't do. I have been playing like every version of Dragon Quest 1, so I played 3 different versions, streamed 3 different versions of Dragon Quest 1. And we'll be streaming at least 4 more, excuse me, versions of Dragon Quest 1 at some point in the series. No, 5 more. Excuse me, I think. Let me think. Dragon Quest 1 Game Boy, Dragon Quest 1 Super Nintendo. Dragon Quest 1 for the Nintendo Switch. Dragon Quest 1 for the Wii, potentially. Like that might just be if they give it retro achievements, I will play it because I think it's just a compilation. But I would play it for the challenge. But I would be annoyed if they gave that game retro. I mean, they're going to. Eventually, every game that has ever been released on a console will have retro achievements. That has always been my mindset with it. Is that every game that I've ever owned or that ever exists, if they can put retro achievements on the game, then it will or on the console, then they will have every game will eventually inevitably get retro achievements. Whether that's actually true or not, I don't know, but still, okay. Asa, you need to heal. Oh. So we've been very consistently getting like 2 to 3 viewers to stream, so that's pretty good. Very happy about that. I see it pop up to 3 for a little bit, and then it goes back down. I'm like, well, somehow it got to somebody. I don't know how. I don't know what way, but I got to somebody, and I'm like, that's pretty neat. Sorry, I saw a message pop up. I should try not to be as easily distracted. The main disadvantage, though, of not streaming off of like a laptop, is that if the power goes out, I have to redo everything. I guess it's the same thing if I was playing like the PS5 or something like that. But, you know, that would suck. I did not mean to do that. I was not sure. Oh, we ran away. Whoops. I thought I was defending, and I just ran away instead. She missed all three. It's weird that magic can miss or fail in this game. Don't mind me cracking my knuckles. She keeps getting poisoned, dude. Four times in a row, man. Oy. Oh my god. Stop poisoning us. Ugh. Let's turn off the mouse. So we for lunch today, since we were out and about, we went to the gym and then went to like the local shopping district where we live. There was this pizza place that moved from walking distance to us, or from us to this district. It's like a 10-minute drive away. And it was so much more bougie than it was before, and I was like, oh no. Please don't be worse. Because it was a little bit more expensive. And I was just like, please don't be worse. Please please be good pizza. Had the pizza. It was so good, y'all. I was just like genuinely impressed with how like it tasted even better. And I was just like, wow. I'm like, okay, we're warranting the actual little bit of extra price, you know, the move, the inconvenience of it all. It was delicious. I hope that continues. I think they just recently opened, like a month ago, maybe. I don't know. But it was solid. I quite enjoyed it. Don't mind me for not playing the game. There's some like hanging skin, and I don't want to. Or what's it called? The skin on your like on the bottom of your fingernails. Yeah, it's like grown long enough, and I'm like, I'll bite at it, and that's worse. So I'm trying not to bite at it. But in doing so, I have to like concentrate to get the skin up, and then use this like scalpel tool for your fingers to effectively cut it off. It's not gross, and it makes it sound gross, but it's really not. It's like kind of cutting your nails, but for your skin. Oh, that was a level up. Silver level up 27. Just 4 strength, 6 speed, 11 HP. Incredibly good level up in my opinion. We're still above 40 on MP, so we'll stay down here just a little bit longer. Alright, this will be the last battle, because we'll be at. She'll oop, I hope I used the right attack. She'll be at 40, assuming I use the correct attack. I didn't, okay. Oh, we got one. The thing is when you do this, sometimes you cut a little too close to the skin, or too close to, too far, or too deep, and you bleed a little bit, and that's just unfortunate. But, so it goes. Yatsuketa! Alright, let's get out of here. We got 1 level up out of 3. It's pretty good for the stream so far. Not even an hour in, we got a level up. on our second go. Nice thing about this part, though, is that Rita can go all out. I think Nat is taking a nap. Or she stood up. No, she was. I think she's taking a nap. I heard the bed, like, her bed creak. I'm just like, that sounded like Nata taking a nap, kind of bed creak. That might be a weird thing to say, of just knowing, but like, you live with someone long enough, you kind of know, like, the quirks and just how they do things, even if they don't know it. Fun story though. Here's a fun story with Nat and I. So we moved in together a few years back, I think right at the beginning of 2022. I think that's around the time we moved in together. If my memory serves me right, which I think it is. So we hung out like all the time in the prior 2 years, you know, primarily spending nights at her, you know, place where she was living at. And oops, sorry, for bunking on the desk. And it's funny because she's, you know, been in the bathroom when I was getting ready before, you know, but like, she didn't realize that, and I know this is like a weird thing. This is a weird thing that I do. Or this is a weird thing my body does. It's not like I'm doing anything horrid. It's just, I'm gonna tell you. When I brush my teeth and I brush my tongue specifically, I cough. I cough, like it just activates whatever coughing thing I got. I don't know why. It's been like that since I've been like that since I was like a teenager. Basically almost all my life at this point, or like a vast majority of my life. Shouldn't say all my life. I'm not even 30, so I can't really say it's been almost all my life. It's not even been a third. It's been over a half, but not a third. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not 30. 13 would be, yeah, not even half. Maybe it was younger, but I definitely don't remember doing it until I was like 13-ish. But I also didn't brush my teeth a lot when I was younger because I sucked as a child at taking care of myself. Significantly better at doing it now. Wanting to get a girlfriend, even though I'm like gray sexual, but like knowing like I would like to have a partner, I need to be a Gleanin person, was a great motivator towards that. My mom's like, yeah, all of a sudden you just start doing all of it. I'm like, yeah, I got to high school and I realized like I'm just gonna slowly start incorporating all these things on a much more consistent basis. But fun story is that Nata did not know that I did this coughing thing, like, at all. And apparently, like, she never noticed. And then one time, I'm getting ready, because on the weekend, it was like a Saturday. We're getting ready to go out, I think to this retro game store nearby. Like, 20 minutes away. Or this arcade, something like that. Can't exactly remember. And we're like, this is in their first place. And I'm coughing as I'm brushing my tongue. And she just comes in, she goes, "Are you okay? Are you Wait, did I get it? Did I get the item? Did I get the... Nata's awake, by the way. Did I get the item?" She's not awake for long, though. She dies tonight. That's the false idol. That's not what I want. Oh my god. Wizard's Ring. That's what I want. Wizard's Ring. Or it's the prayer ring. Inori no Yubiwa. Oh my god, I got it, y'all! Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, we're immediately going to we're getting out of the dungeon. We'll fight the enemies, but we're blasting through them. Holy shit, we got the item. Oh my god. I can stop grinding in this very specific. Like, I can grind against enemies that give way more experience points now. Oh my god. Oh my god, y'all. Oh, get out of here. It doesn't matter if we live or die, I don't think. I think we keep our items. Oh my god, this is glorious. This is so great. This is so great. Get out of the dungeon. I want the password immediately in case we somehow screw this up. I know it's technically wasting time, but I don't care. I want this password so bad, so that if I ever have to do this again, if for whatever reason I have to get all the retro achievements again, I have this specific password, so I do not have to grind for the prayer ring ever again on the Japanese version of Dragon Quest II. Okay, all right, let's talk to the king. Oh, they're close to leveling up too. It's great. All right, zoom in on that. Bam. Bam. All right, let's make sure these are good. Yep. All right, they're good. Okay. Oh, I need Rita, use Bastille so that your MP is not full. I got the prayer ring. Nada, I got the prayer ring. Nada just gave me a thumbs up. It's the biggest honor I've ever gotten in my gosh darn life. Ignore the fact that we are, you know, legally together. Okay, now let's run back and forth. Alright. Defend. Defend. Use this. And we got it! Okay, let's run away. Oh my god, we couldn't run away from the gosh darn it. Oh my god, we got the last random... There were only, I think, 3 random things that could appear, and we got one of them. We got them, or we got them all. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, we're just gonna kill this guy. We're just gonna... This guy's gonna die. There we go. Did we still have it? Ha! We still do. It can break. It didn't. Incredible. And gosh darn incredible. Holy cow. Let me pull up the achievements. I think we have 9 left. Yep. We have 60 out of 69. That's pretty nice. And the rest is just leveling up and beating the game. The hero has to reach level 30. We have to learn the sacrifice, open, and chant spells. When do we learn those? Let me find out. Maybe the Retro Achievements Guide has it. The Princess of Moonbrook will open... She needs to be level 25. And then Prince of Canuck needs to be level 28. So we've got some grinding to go. And we have to be... Silver has to be level 30. We've got some grinding to go. But, you know, we're there. We're there. I can't believe this. Oh, thanks, Nada, for the woos. Alright. Let me make sure I get rid of these things on my phone. We'll get back to grinding in a moment. I'm gonna actually take a break. Not that my heart rate is crazy high, but like my heart rate is just like a little like, oh god, like I'm just like I'm buzzed with just and plus I have to go on break anyway. The thing's gonna re-roll soon. All right, I'll be back in a few moments. I'm gonna stand up to congratulate myself, get my water because I probably should get that. Where's OBS? There we are. All right, we'll be back after these few messages. Ha! You couldn't even hear me. No one could hear me. I went on a whole entire thing about how thankful I was about life. Like that, like. Anyways, as I was saying to myself, and now to you, the viewer, I'm really thankful that I get that this is what I get to worry about. It's just like RNG in a video game. You know, I don't have to worry about so many other things that so many other people worry about. I worry really hard to make sure, you know, I don't end up in that position. Very thankful to my parents and all that. I don't know why that's just popped through my head, but just like getting through that RNG, just like, oh my god, I'm so lucky. And I'm like, I am really lucky. I'm a very fortunate individual. Oh, I remember. I said we don't need money. I said money doesn't matter, only experience. And I said, God, I wish that was true. That's what I said. That's what prompted me on that. I'm just like, I'm very thankful I put myself in a position where money ladder. Because I have a job where I make, I'm not like a millionaire. I'm not that. I'm, you know, middle class guy. Middle class. But I get to not have to worry about what if I lost my job tomorrow. It's, if I lost my job tomorrow, I can get another job. And I have money saved up in case that, like, you know, like stuff like that. Not like an absurd amount of money, you know, nothing like that. But like, I put myself in a position where where money matters, but not having it doesn't like not having sustainable income doesn't absolutely destroy me. And I'm thankful for that. And I know there are other people who are like, who are out there who do the same thing, who are in the same spot as me. I think some of my favorite streamers, you know, Proton John, Steven Plays. Why am I fighting these guys? These guys are Josh Jepson, so many other people. Like, they're in the same exact spot as me. They worked hard to get a career in what they do, and now they can go do it. Are we gonna beat the game today? No, we will not try to beat the game today. We need to obtain the experience points. I want us to just have the level 30, level 27, level 28, level 25 for our heroes. Yeah, I think that'll just be a good idea. We're gonna keep grinding. We have to grind for the achievement anyway, so we will not get it naturally. Or I should say, we will not get it in a reasonable amount of time before we get to the final boss. We might not even get to the final boss without being that strong, potentially. Let me see, what does this guide recommend? Yeah, the guide even recommends, like, you need to be level 30. You need to be level 30. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. Alright. Let's go through the dungeon though. I had a map for it. Let me go find it. There we go. There's Mike's RPG Center. Where are we at? We're at the Cave to Roan, I think. Yes. Okay. So, let me. This one doesn't matter because we just have to get to. Oh, Metal Slime. Or Metal Babble. Let's hope we kill it before it, like, completely destroys our HP. We killed it. Holy shit. Nice. Very nice. All right, let's... Oh, no, wait. We don't want to go this way. No, this doesn't matter. We want to go to G or F. I'll go to G. Oh, shit, that's right. There's pitfalls. I forgot about that part. Let's see if we can run away. Yes, we can. I knew that was going to happen. Gosh darn it, man. Oh my god, they came back. Oh no. And they get the first attack. I'm not worried about dying. I'm worried about getting experience. So, I guess... Now, Asa, you attack, because you probably will kill one. If Rita gets an attack, a magic attack off of it. I did not realize Rita was the only one alive. Or awake, or whatever. Yeah, why don't we just heal Asa while we're here? Alright, we should be good. After that. Alright, let me make sure I heal Asa. Or get him, save him from poison, I should really say. Oh my god, man, that's 3 steps in a row. Oh my god, dude. Get me out of this floor. Okay, oh, F was fine. F gets us to the same spot. Okay, and when we want to get to H. Okay, everyone count. 1. Alright, we're at 1. Oh my god, that's so many. I'm not fighting these guys. Get me out of here. They will do so much damage, we will not kill them. 2. Oh my god. Those guys are way less resistant to explosion. Or kaboom, excuse me. Alright, it's 1, 2, 3. I think we have to go down because we went to F. No, we went to F, we have to go up. I don't think these guys have magic. They do have magic. Okay. We want to go up. Or not? Well, this was 3. Let's just go up again. Okay, this was definitely the 3rd one. I don't know how we screwed this up. But we did. Okay, we went too far, I guess. Oh no, we're not fucking fighting these guys. Those guys are zero magic. Gosh darn it. Okay, I went too far, I guess. I thought I counted right, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot. I'm going through the dungeon. I'm going through it, y'all. Apparently Nada closed all of her rings. Good job closing your rings! Alright, let me see. Where's the exit? Land here from 12 to slash. Okay, I want to get out of here. How do we get out? 14, I think, is the exit. Okay, so 14. There's S. Here's S. There's Q and R. We don't care about R. So Q it is. Q from... I don't know. That's a no. Q. J, H, K. L, M. The hell is Q? Oh, Q. Q, M. Where's M? I saw M earlier. M is top. Okay, so we need to go up. Okay. So up we go. Ooh, who leveled up? Rita? Rita leveled up. 3 strength, 4 speed, 12 HP, 3 MP. An okay level up. And she learned a spell. But not one of the ones we care about, I think. No, because she needs level 25, and she learns one at 23 and one at 25. Yeah, one at level 23, level 25. Alright, Asa, you heal yourself. Rita, you heal yourself. Okay. Keep going up the squiggles. That should be the last one. Yep, okay. Go up, thank you. Oh, it's a gargoyle. That's what it is. That's what it means. That's what it's saying in Japanese. It's saying gargoyle. Okay, you heal silver. Good. Silver's at good HP. I can't remember if there's a place to heal after this dungeon. If there is, we can grind. If there's not, well, it's more of just that now I know how to get through the dungeon, I guess. Okay, M to Q, and then Q to S. Gosh darn it, of course there's a fucking pit. Of course there was a fucking pit, man. Get me out of here. That pissed me off. I don't know if y'all can feel the rage in my silence, but I'm not annoyed that I was gonna die. That I might die. I'm annoyed that I have to walk like there's gosh darn freaking pits, and there doesn't need to be. Get me out of this. Get me away from you guys. Oh my god, we're dead. We're dead. They're gonna kill us. Those guys can all attack three enemies. All three of us. Yep, we're dead, because Asa has the ability to heal. Wow, that sucks. Can Rita? No, she can't do anything. Damn. Well, I guess we're done. Okay. Well, that's lame. Lame way to go. Now I gotta walk all the way back. I'll go as far as I can for experience sake, I guess. But man, that sucks. Alright, well. Hey, we won't be at max gold anymore. That's nice. Stupid pits, dude. Only reason we're gonna have to redo the dungeon is pits. Blows. What a lame way to go. We're just gonna keep running away though at this point. Alright. That's our first time dying in a long time. I think that might be the first time we were sent back to the gang since we got our full party. That might not be entirely true. There hopefully is a priest here. That would be ridiculous. Here's a Oh, this guy doesn't heal us though, does he? No, he doesn't. I remember now. We have to go all the way to the freaking first gosh darn town to actually heal. Ah, that's so stupid. Alright, well, let's make our way back. Of course, ran into an enemy right away. I remember we have died before during grinding. And now I remember how I hate it so much, because you actually have to go to, like, another town. What a weird game design choice. At least from what I can tell, that's such a weird choice to not be able to heal at the King's Castle. Like, revive your party at the King's Castle. Because you get sent there. That's kind of crazy. I know this has changed in future Dragon Quest games. I just think that's kind of weird, man. That's such a interesting choice. I'm not too pissed off though, because it's like, well, we wouldn't have been able to finish the next dungeon. You know, I just wanted to see if there was a place of healing. I know there was a monolith over there. I don't know if you can heal at the monolith. That's why I wanted to go. I'm gonna be super pissed if we can. Oh no, we literally go inside of a church here. What am I talking about? How much money do we have? No, I don't want to talk. Oh, well, I guess I'll talk to you. 32767. That's how much gold we lost. Okay, you can revive party members, right? Good. Yeah. part of the game, though. It's not the end of the world. Clearly, now we're good. Right, let's go heal properly this time. Man, I'm not salty, but I'm just a little sad that we have to do all that again. I mean, we're gonna have to do it all again anyway. Honestly, I shouldn't even go, cause we're grinding. We're gonna grind. The reason it doesn't matter is, at least for this stream, is because I'm not beating the game today. Because I'm gonna stop streaming in like 30 minutes. So it doesn't matter, like it's perfectly okay. But at least I know we can do it, but we could very easily die if we're not careful. Alright, let me grind. Man, they really hate Rita. For some reason. I don't know what she did then. Oh my god, they really hate Rita. What did Rita do? Good, she got the heal off. Holy cow, man, they were just bullying her. She didn't do anything, man. She just chill. She just chill, dude. She hadn't done anything yet. To two of them. I guess they knew that she was gonna burn them alive. I guess that's good enough reason. They know she's our healer. Well, I guess both the prince and her are healer. They both have best heal. Or a bit heal. I'm glad we're at the point where we're grinding against the not freaking zombies, dude. Because the zombies, one, could poison us. Two, they were resistant to magic. Or to certain magic spells. So it's just like, damn, dude, these guys are so... They are actively resistant to certain magics. I'm like, God, these guys are just so annoying. I think we just do basic attacks. We should be able to kill them in one hit with Silver, yep. Definitely were. Oh yeah, so the thing that prompted me to buy the Japanese versions of Pokemon games, at the store I was at, Pokemon Emerald was $300, and I said, I bet you I can buy Pokemon Emerald in Japanese for half the price. I was way more than right. I got it for $60. What equates to today's money of a full retail game, which was, it probably was $40 back then. You know, that's probably what maybe $30. That's, you know, I mean, it's on like, still, like, that's not an absurd amount of money to ask for. $300 for a Pokemon game is the cost of the Nintendo Switch. You can buy a Nintendo Switch, dude, with $300. What are we doing? Why is Pokemon Emerald $300? That's stupid. If you're buying Pokemon Emerald for any more than $100, any video game for more than $100 that sold 1 million copies, you are fucking stupid. Do not buy it. Don't buy it. I bought 4 video games, all of them Japanese versions of Pokemon games, and it's Pokemon for under $150. Like, I only got more because Nada was just like, yeah, I'll give you $50 because our anniversary's coming up. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll buy these 2. Like, well, actually, no, it's not true. I asked Nana, like, hey, can you give me $50 for an anniversary gift for me? And she went, sure, send me $50, which was very nice of her. Oh my god, another Metal Babble. Sorry, I was just looking at my phone. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll kill this one. We just need silver to attack it twice. There we go. Asa should be level. No, Asa's not leveling up yet. I guess the smarter thing would be going to where Metal Babbles are way more frequent, but I don't really care. Nope, nope. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. But, like, I was just so annoyed when I saw that. I was like, I don't even want to buy any video games here. So I didn't. I bought games elsewhere. I was very happy with my purchase. Yeah. Just don't spend $300 on Pokemon. If you're ever gonna spend like $100, I go, it's still unreasonable, but I go, or we're getting close to unreasonable. I think like over $100 is. I'm like, these games are not worth that much. They literally are not. There is no, like, here's my mindset of why. Like, $100 is where I'm like, I don't like it. It's not a good price, but it's an acceptable price because someone will always buy Pokemon for $100. Almost nobody is buying your Pokemon Emerald for $300. You are losing money buying, like, having Pokemon Emerald be $100 or $300. You will gain money if you sell it for $100 because then it's out of your stock. Like, because then more people will be willing to let go of their gosh darn Pokemon games, and then more Pokemon games come in, and then you can keep selling Pokemon games. It's so gosh darn stupid, man. Oh, she's dead. I thought she crit and killed. She lived though. Alright, we're getting somewhat low on MP. She will be under, well, she'll be close to under. We can go one more. Next time we have to heal. We'll start walking back. Let's just start walking back. It's close enough. But like, okay, so here's my mindset. The game's every Pokemon game that originally released was $60 or less. For Switch, it's $60, okay? Because that's the standard retail price of a Switch game. It sucks, but that is the standard retail price for Switch games is $60. For 3DS, $40. 3DS and DS, $40. For Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color, I believe it was $30. Maybe 40, but I believe it was 30. At least most standard games. Pokemon might have been the exception, but we'll just assume that I'm remembering correctly here. This is one of those rare times where I'm like, I think I'm pretty right on this one. Okay, so you want to be able to make a profit. You need to be able to sell the game more than you're going to ask for it. If you ask for $60 for a seven, like, but let's say you're a store that also brings Pokemon, like, new games in. Let's say you're like a GameStop as well, okay? Let's say you're like a GameStop, and you might also bring in other, hold on one second. You might bring in, like, you know, you might bring new games in as well. Let's just say you're that kind of store, okay? For the purpose of the example, because this is where, oh, I'm not awesome. This is where it makes the least amount of sense for the prices to be this high. So, you're a store that sells used and old games, new and old games. Let's just say you're that store. If you sell used games primarily, your market is dictated by the new game market, not the old game market. Wait, your market will be dictated by this market as well. So if you're a GameStop, you want to constantly be able to churn out inventory. GameStop makes the most money off of its used game content because they don't have to pay Nintendo. They don't have to pay Sony. They don't have to pay Xbox. GameStop makes the money off of its used game content. So the logic here would be, oh, like a game that is not going to be there as often, we should sell for more. No, actually, you should not do that. The reason is that if you sell your games for more, then they go used for more. Like, you have to then buy them for more, right? You have to, because someone is not going to go to your store if you buy them for less. So you're not making any money. You're making no money if you sell your games for more or for less. The way you make money is by selling your games. So if you always sell Pokemon, let's say at $60, and you always go, wait, or at $60, right? People will buy that. You will always find somebody who wants to buy a Pokemon game for $60. And if you offer it up, you say, hey, $20 is what we give you, maybe $20 or $30, and we sell Pokemon games, like the actual literal most popular games across all Nintendo consoles, across all gaming consoles that are not, but that, like, the Pokemon sells the best, like, as a series across, you know, it's the most profitable brand in the world. That's where I'm coming at here, at this angle. People always want Pokemon. There is a supply and there is a demand. Wait, people are not willing to get rid of their Pokemon games, right? But then people aren't going to be willing to be buying Pokemon games from you because your games are so high in their price. You're not making a profit because you're holding on to this inventory. Yeah, it doesn't take a lot of space, but you're holding on to inventory that's taking space, and you're not selling it. If you sell it for less, and then people will be more willing to give you the Pokemon games, so you constantly have a rotation of Pokemon games, and you solve this problem. Never sell your games for more than $100 is when they're not rare. Like, I could see, I don't know, a Virtual Boy game. That's a game that, like Virtual Boy, I don't know, Wario Land. I don't know. You're not gonna find a person traditionally who wants that. You're simply not. Not that I want a game to be priced more, but that game is gonna be priced more because there's such a low supply and there's such a low demand that, yes, then it gets priced more. But if there's a high supply, which there are a large amount of Pokemon games, and there is a high demand for them, you sell it lower. It doesn't make sense. You're not making inventory, or you're not making money that you could be. You're just sitting on. You're making no extra money You're just making one big some one person makes a $300 purchase on Pokemon Emerald, right? That one person, you know, gives the store $300. Sorry, Nata's opening a bag of gummies. You know, that one, like, you could have sold 10 copies of Pokemon. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't like how that feels. What the fuck did you give me? What are these? Lemonade stand sour. Joyride, uncommon candy. Yeah, uncommonly shit. Candy's supposed to be good, man. What the fuck?
I think they're supposed to be a better version of
Sour Patch Kids? Worse. Easily worse.
well, better.
What coked up Karen came up with this idea?
They're from Texas. Distributed by Project 7.
What the fuck is Project 7?
No idea.
Premium gummies. We're gonna learn today, y'all. Project 7 gums transforms the chewing experience with bold, unexpected flavors that spark your imagination. Every bite bleeds gourmet creativity with health conscious. Get this shit out of here. If I'm eating fucking sour gummies, I don't care if they're healthy or not, motherfucker. I want to eat some fucking sour gummies. What is this shit?
I think I got them at Target. Oh, I've had those. Those are awful.
Which ones? Which,
These.
which one?
The birthday cake.
This? Oh, it's birthday cake. That just sucks.
I like birthday cake ice cream.
Birthday cake is the worst flavoring. It's the worst. It doesn't. It's just trying to taste like another, like, not even a food.
Like I said, I like birthday cake ice cream. But I think mom got it for me.
I mean, they're great for people who need vegan and gluten-free candy. I guess I'll have another.
You know, if they're vegan,
That probably explains why they don't taste like horrible, but they say gourmet, and I'm like,
it says 70% less sugar and good source of fiber.
I'll pick that. But these aren't as good as what they're saying they're supposed to be. Is what I'm saying. I mean, I don't like. I'm not trying to diss them. I'm not trying to diss them that they're like a bad product.
Oh, they're actually decent on the sugar. They only have like 10% of the sugar value.
I'm just saying, off the cuff, I don't like them. But
But they have 14% of your daily fiber.
hey, that is always a good thing. Not as good as beans, though. I can eat that. I'm good. I've always liked beans, though. Like, I liked beans before Liam existed. Liam just made
Before
me...
you knew Liam existed. I think he's older than us.
Why did I run away? You distracted me. I'm trying to I might die for that. No, I've liked Liam, you know, or Beans. I mean, I like Liam, he's great. I like Beans before Liam. He's like, the only thing that he did was made me go, oh yeah, I can just like make beans. And then I made beans. That was it. I was like, beans are super easy to make, aren't they? And then they are.
Shout out to Liam, who will probably never watch this. You're great.
Yeah. Why am I defending with Rita? She's fucking dead. It's okay, we can revive her. wake me up, and I can't wake up. Wake me up and save me. That's what Rita was saying when I use life or Zing on her. I think it's Zing.
Oh, well,
It's okay.
last chance.
I'm good. Kind of like stuck on my tooth.
No, that's my teeth, I think.
Just gonna drink a
Never
water.
really need to wait because this is sour. You're supposed to wait a little bit after you have something sour.
Who said that?
Apparently dentist. Because sour heats at the enamel and weakens it. And if you don't brush your teeth immediately after, you're fine. But if you brush your teeth immediately after, you'll brush away your enamel.
This is why I don't brush my teeth.
You do.
I do. I was
You're
telling.
better at it than I am.
What? What is that? I mean, I do have my like. Okay. Let's not toot my own horn here, but Nada's statement is true. The reason I know it's true is that I didn't go to the dentist for 2 years because of I switched job, or for over a year, because I switched. It was 2020 from 2020 to 2021. I constantly switched like my insurance, so I didn't get to have, or switched jobs, so I didn't get to have dental insurance because you had to wait like 30 days to get dental insurance, and I just kept constantly switching jobs. And then I moved, and then eventually I got my current job, which I love. But it was over 2 years. Because then I had to find a dentist. I was trying it, but we were like unsure of when we were moving. So then I just decided like halfway through the year of my first job, I would just get a dentist. Got a dentist, and they said I had obscenely great teeth, but I should probably get a what's it called? My wisdom teeth out. I should probably get my wisdom teeth out. Turns out, I don't need my wisdom teeth out because I experienced no pain. My current dentist says, it makes no sense to get your wisdom teeth out unless if you are in pain. But you have absurdly good teeth. You take extremely good care of them. And I'm like, heck yeah, I do. I was very happy. I was very annoyed though when they said I had to get my wisdom, when my first dentist as a, not living with my parents, adult, said I had to get my wisdom teeth out. And I'm like, that makes no sense. I don't have pain. Like, why would I? It's like, it's gonna push your teeth in together. And I'm like, yes, but if it never causes me pain, then my teeth it's okay.
Plus, your teeth are already kinda.
And my teeth have always been like kind of jumbled together. Like they've been like that since I was a teenager. Maybe even before that. Like in the middle, like the 4 teeth here are not straight. The rest of my teeth are. I'm okay with this. You would get you would get like braces or something, not your wisdom teeth out for that. But until it causes me pain, or I get like a little older, maybe. I don't know if you heard, they had to take Nada's out because her mouth was too small, apparently. I don't know how that's possible, but it certainly is. Excuse me. What'd you do?
I just put something in the wrong place. It's okay. Where is that again?
Oh my god, they fell asleep. Get me out of here. I hate those stupid guys. Those guys are the worst. Quest-Its. You can make your own Cheez-Its.
Frick no. That's way too much work. For like basically no value.
She doesn't want the Cheez-Its. She doesn't really want them. That's what she's telling us. I'm whispering so she can't hear me. No, that's not true. That's a joke. Please do not take that seriously. All right, I think that's gonna be it for today. We're gonna be a little less than 2 hours, but that's a-okay. I figured we'll just finish with this grind session. I could use ruler. I should use ruler. I'll use ruler after this fight. Oh, what a satisfying stream. I didn't think that we would get it. We would get the wizard's ring from those guys. Super cool. All right, so or the prayer ring. As it's actually called in English nowadays. All right, so next time, we are going to continue our grind. We need to get everyone to level 30, which will now get at a even more slightly faster rate. I might stream tomorrow. I might stream Wednesday, but next Saturday I plan to stream. No. Yes. Next Saturday, early in the morning, I would plan to stream. Next Saturday is very special. It's my favorite day of the year. It's quite literally, or not next. Next week is the beginning of my favorite time of the year. It's when college football starts. So I apologize for those who do not care about college football, but it starts next Saturday. And while there isn't going to be like 200 different kind of games, I'm going to be sending. What I'm doing next Saturday is working out in the morning most likely and watching college football. So if I stream, it will either be later in the day or at night. Or excuse me, it'll be early in the morning or at night. But yeah, we'll be watching college football. Let me like look up what games are on that Saturday actually while I'm like sitting here. We got some time to kill. We got less than 10 minutes. But we can it's okay. We can look it up. What's happening next Saturday for college football? Oh yeah, there's so many games because FCS starts, and FCS is just the only thing that's on TV. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 FBS games and like plenty of FCS games to watch all day on Saturday. Even better on Friday. There's even more FCS games. I can't wait. I cannot wait for Thursday, dude. Next Thursday, man. Next Thursday, 6 o'clock p.m. I'm there, dude. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be watching some combination of Stony Brook, Delaware State, Maine Towson, and Mercyhurst, or Mercyhurst and Youngstown State. Can't wait. Cannot wait. I love college football, dude. Easily my favorite sport. Anyways, let's go find someone to. Let's go find someone real quick. I think I know who I'm gonna raid. I'm assuming they're still streaming. Yeah. We're gonna raid Landale. They're playing Shadow Hearts from the New World. They're doing their every physically released English RPG or every physically released English localized RPG playthrough. They're on number 529 out of I don't know how many games. It's also their streamiversary. Go give them some love. All right, let's start the raid. Next time I stream will probably be might be tomorrow. Saturday morning is the latest if I don't stream tomorrow. Anyways, thank you all oh so very much for watching. And I hope you have a great day. And as always, see you whenever. Goodbye forever. Toodles.